welcome back to my channel. Hi, how you doing? Hello. I don't usually dress up for my videos, but today, I was feeling a little fancy. I was like, you know what? Might as well, because I was bored. But I wasn't actually gonna film today, surprisingly. I watched my cousin's video today, and she had a great video about having a mindset. If you want to check out her video, I will put the link in the description box. But yes, this video is going to be about my experiences and changes through high school from freshman year to junior year and how I've changed. Because high school, I feel like everyone has like a different view of it, of course, but for me, high school so far, because I'm not done, but I'm a senior now, but high school for me has been a really interesting experience. I've been through a lot. I mean, everyone has, but man, I've been through some stuff. I've seen some things. But yes, I will be talking about my experience from freshman year, sophomore year to junior year, and what my plans are for senior year and everything. So, without further ado, let's get started. So yes, freshman year, I was still in that 8th grade mindset actually. In 8th grade, I was ready for high school. I was like, it's gonna be so great. It's gonna be like declassified. We're gonna have these cool lockers. I'm gonna have the cutest backpack. I'm gonna make so many friends. And then 9th grade hit me like a wrecking ball. It was like, not today, girl, not today. You thought. So yes, oh my goodness, 9th grade. I came in from an 8th grader point of view, mindset, and yes, it was very difficult because I was still transitioning. I didn't really know myself that well. The friends that I had from 8th grade, we really didn't talk much over the summer until the start of school when we had our schedules, and at first it was a big group of us. It was about a solid 8 or 9 of us that would hang out at lunch. And it was pretty great. I was like, this is exciting. I'm going into high school. I'm gonna rule the school. And then that was quickly shut down. Them upperclassmen, those seniors, those juniors, even the sophomores were like, who are you? You're nobody. I was like, oh. Because I think most freshmen were just crazy and loud for no reason. I don't know why. Like, they're crazy, loud, obnoxious. Still in the 8th grade phase. Like, we haven't molded ourselves into who we want to be yet. So we were like really wild. And I remember in 9th grade, I had my very first relationship. I know, right? Yes, I had my very first relationship, and he was a sophomore, I was a freshman, and it was very weird because I've never dated anyone. So I was like, what am I expecting? Do I do this? Do I do this? And so, honestly, that relationship it was good in the beginning, but then, the honeymoon phase is over, and then people start showing their true colors, and we just weren't mixing very well. He was very much of a realist, and I was very much of a, more like an idealist. Like, I would just have so many ideas, like, what if this, what if this? He's like, that's not possible because of X, Y, and Z. And most of my ideas were, shut down, and I didn't really have a voice for myself, so I really didn't stand up for myself very well. So it was okay, but we ended on a mutual standpoint and everything. But I think that was when I started not being sensitive, but I was definitely a little sensitive after that breakup, and more down the road in 9th grade. I was just moody and everything. That's how I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. So then probably during the year, I played a lot of tennis. I'm on the tennis team. So yes, I did a lot of tennis, so that was a lot of fun because I really had a family with the people on the team, and I had a really close bond to that I didn't think was going to happen because they're all upperclassmen, they're all older than me. I was like, they're not going to want to talk to me. But some of them are really cool, and you have those people that you aren't close to or that you don't really like as much, but I still respected them all. But it was an interesting experience. There was moments, lots of moments, and drama and tea. There was a lot of tea on that team, but I think any sports are gonna have drama. But you just gotta steer clear of that. But I can't really say I do sometimes, but we're gonna get to that later. Okay, And then I had my best friends around me. Mostly, I had 4 best friends that were like on the team with together, and I played doubles with her. It was awesome. And I was a little timid. Like, I really didn't use my voice as much. I would like stand in the corner. I let someone speak something that I wanted to talk about. Like, if they're talking about it, I wouldn't bring it up anymore. So like, I'd hope that someone would ask a question that I had a question about. I wasn't like, hey, I need help with this and this. I would just like say to myself, keep making the same mistakes, and I wouldn't ask for help. And then there are people that would come to me and say, hey, you're doing this wrong, let me help you out. And that's when I kind of started breaking out of my shell a little bit. Just a little bit. Freshman year. Let's see. I do remember, I did go to homecoming. I went to homecoming. It wasn't as fun because I think, I don't know. Oh no, it was weird because I was still in that 8th grade phase. So like, as a freshman, I'm still in that 8th grade phase. I'm still very much awkward and socially like, ew. So yes, it was kind of awkward for me. I just kind of stood there. I danced like one song. Maybe it was like the Cupid Shuffle. I'd be like, oh yeah. But that's about it. Like, I wasn't very social at all. And then the end of the year happened, and my very best friend, she moved away to Alabama. Here, I'm gonna miss her. I do miss her to this day. But yes, so then that's, I think, when everything started changing, like my personality, my demeanor, what I did. That drastically changed after she moved away. Because I think I started not being myself like I wasn't myself around her, but I had to adapt to it, and I had to start making friends and start getting out of my shell so that I could benefit myself. So sophomore year comes around, you know, I'm not
completely out of the 8th grade phase, but
most part I am in the beginning. So in the beginning, I'm like more talkative a little bit, just a tad, you know. I'm making a lot more friends. I would say probably Algebra 1. Yeah, Algebra 1. I made a lot of new friends. I stopped being more timid and I started like talking to people around me, but I wouldn't branch out too far. I'd like talk to the person behind me or next to me or to the right of me, to the left. But that's about it. I wouldn't talk to someone that's across the room. I wouldn't try to like have conversation. And then when we would have groups, I would be like, I don't really know. But the people around me were really chill and cool. And then I think I wanted to go to the Career Center sophomore year. If you don't know what the Career Center is, it's basically a building that helps you with your endorsement for when you want to be and grow up. And they have a lot of programs and abilities, and it helps you mold yourself into that profession that you want to be. So I wasn't able to go because like I was a sophomore, and so they were saying they couldn't go because sophomores are over there now, but it's whatever. But yes, so I was over there, and well, I was over at the campus, not the Career Center. And for the most part, I would say I started becoming more of myself. Like, I wasn't boy crazy like that. I don't think I would like have a face where I was like, oh my gosh, like he's so cute, look at him, I'm gonna talk to him and him and him. I was more like, he's cute, but I'm not gonna say anything to him. I'm not gonna talk to him, I'm not gonna look at his direction. I'm just gonna keep my distance. I wasn't like that at all. Like, I wasn't boy crazy at all. But sophomore year, what do you think? What else happened? That was such a long time ago, guys. I'm really trying to think. Sophomore year, I got a lot closer to my very good friend, best friend, my ride or die, my friend Kelly. We got very close because now that my other best friend moved away to Alabama, I had gotten closer to my friend Kelly, and we were doing doubles sophomore year, and I did doubles freshman year too, and we won a lot of games freshman year. I was like, okay, I'm so good, look at me. And then like, ooh. And then sophomore year came around, and I was like, I guess I'm not that good, but I thought I was. Ew. But no, I think I just stopped. Slowly was losing my passion for playing tennis after my best friend moved away, because I wasn't as into it like we were freshman year. Because freshman year, every day after school, we practiced so hard, practice. If we didn't have practice, we were practicing anyways. Like, we'd always find a way to practice. And so I think that when she moved away, I was changed. I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna still do tennis, but I'm not gonna be as into it. And I kind of wasn't, but then I kind of was, because it still is kind of a passion of mine, but it's not as much as it was in the beginning. But yes, we did doubles together. It was a great experience. I love playing tennis with her. She's so funny, and like, we always hype each other up for messing up. Like, it's okay, girl, we got this, go. We always take the longest too. I don't know why, but we always take a long time when we're playing games. Like, we will literally take a good 2 hours, like, for a game. And I'm like, why are we taking so long? Like, everyone else is done. We still haven't finished our game, and the food is already here, and we still haven't eaten. But it's so funny though. But yes, other than that, sophomore year, I was still a little bit in my shell. Like, there were some classes I wouldn't talk in, some classes I would. Like, I had geometry. Geometry is so hard, y'all, for no reason. So hard. I was struggling with that class so bad. Geometry was so hard. But yes, I was struggling in geometry a little bit. But I didn't talk to most of the people in geometry. I would just look around, you know, do my work and still do me. Mostly that's because, I don't know, I'm a good child. I don't want to get in trouble with the teacher. I don't want to be like, say the wrong thing and then they're like, oh my gosh, you're a bad kid, go outside. Or call my parents. I was so serious with that. So I just tried to stay in my little bubble. Didn't talk to nobody. But I think for the most part, I started being more myself in tennis. Like, in tennis, I started talking more. I was very talkative. I would make jokes, crack jokes, like, this is funny. And then, like, I would be more outgoing, especially in tennis, yes. And then also, I think I started talking to the upperclassmen more, even though I know, like, they would eventually graduate and leave, but I knew that it's a risk I'm willing to take because I wanted to develop friendships in that sense, if you know what I mean. So, yes, I did. And then I think that's when, let's see, I did get into another relationship sophomore year. Yes, sophomore year I did get into another relationship, but honestly, that was weird. Like, I don't really know. It was more like, it was very short. I will say it was very, very short. I don't know. I still kind of count as a relationship because, I mean, it was like, I was like, you want to date me? I was like, yeah, sure. So I guess I still count it, even though it was like extremely short. But I mean, it was weird because, like, I was like, oh, I told him in the beginning, I was like, I like you, and he's like, I don't really know. And then, like, we started talking more. He was like, oh, I really like you now. And I was like, oh, well, those feelings kind of went away a little bit, but okay, I'll date you, I guess. And then, you know, just excuses, and that it was like, oh, well, I have this and I don't know if I can date you because of I'm playing this sport. And I'm like, but I'm playing this sport and I'm doing just fine. But I was like, you know what, it's cool, you do you, boo. I wasn't upset or anything. Still tries to get back with me. Anyways, yes, but I think I just kind of grew as a person because I realized that I don't really need to, like, please everybody, and I don't need to have, like, XYZ many friends. I don't have to have everyone around me. And then I think I was still trying to find myself because I didn't know, like, what path I was going to take, but I was getting there. I really was close. And then junior year comes along. Ooh, junior year. Junior year was interesting because I would say sophomore year was like that weird in between year. So, like, I don't know. I wouldn't count it as my favorite year. Probably my least favorite year, honestly. But junior year was something interesting because I was a lot more talkative, like a lot more talkative. And that was actually the year that I went to the career center that I talked about earlier. I went to the career center. Funny story. First day of school. I'm like, all right, what am I gonna wear today? I'm gonna look cute, because you know how everybody tries to look cute the first day of school. I'm like, I'm gonna look cute. So I got my hair did, everything else. I'm cute or whatever. And then I had like this crop top on. And then I had these jeans on. I had a hat on. I know you can't wear hats in the building, but I didn't really care. I was like, I look good. So yes, I'm walking in there. I'm like, I'm owning this school. Career center don't know me. And then this AP's like, hey, you go to the career center now, right? I was like, yeah. He's like, you new here? I was like, yes. You know, I'm a junior. Yes, I'm new here. I'm upperclassman. Diploma. Even though I was like a junior, but in my mindset, I'm like, I'm ready to leave. And they're like, okay, go to the AP's office. I'm like, why? He's like, oh, dress code. And the funny thing is, I know there's dress code at my school, but they're not as strict as enforcing it. But the career center is so
strict.
They will follow you all the way to your class and like, oh yeah, didn't you hear me talking to you? You need to go dress code. I probably got a dress code over there about 3 times during the whole school year. But I mean, it is what it is. But it's annoying though, because they dress code you for the dumbest things. So I'm just like, on my home campus I could wear this, but at the career center I can't wear this. So, you know, it's kind of annoying when there's like 2 different standards, but it's fine. So anyways, back to my story. So yeah, senior year, I was definitely very much more vocal. I said what was on my mind. I didn't hold back, and I was definitely becoming my own person. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be that timid girl anymore. I'm gonna talk in my classes if I need to. If there's someone that I want to talk to, I'm gonna talk to them, regardless if they're standing 5 feet away from me or they're all the way across the room. I'm gonna, you know, make new connections, make new friends. I'm definitely not gonna hold back, because I was tired of it. I was tired of like not building connections that I could have because due to myself. So yes, I made some new friends junior year. I did. And junior year, it also taught me that not everyone you meet is your friend.
Not everyone you meet is your friend.
You have associates, you have close friends, and then you have like friends and acquaintances. The people you meet are acquaintances. They are not friends. Like, that's what a lot of people, I think, have trouble understanding, is that when you first meet somebody, yeah, you'll have a strong connection. You'll be like, yeah, we're so cool. Yes, girl. We have the same thing. That doesn't mean she's your friend. That doesn't mean you can tell her important things that you wouldn't want her to tell other people, or that you wouldn't want her getting back to somebody else. Because so girls are messy. They will do that. And junior year, unfortunately, I have experienced that too many times. The people that I've met junior year that I thought I could call friends, but actually they're acquaintances, they turned on me. They were like telling my business to other people. They were spreading stuff. It was a whole mess. I was in a whole tangle of drama towards the very end of the year too. That's the point of the year where you just don't care anymore. So when it was towards the end of the year, I was getting in all that mess. I was like, what have I gotten myself into? This is why I don't make friends. I'm tired of this. And I was like, realizing, well, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have told her this. You shouldn't have let her follow this page knowing she's gonna go back and do this. So, you know, on my part, it is my fault, but I've learned from it. I know I've learned from that, and I know that people are not your friend. They're your acquaintance. I mean, you really have to build trust with people. You just can't expect them to not spill your secret, not do this, not do that. But yes, I've changed. I think I've changed a lot since freshman year. Like now, like junior year, I was doing my own thing. I was chilling. I was like, you know what? I don't care what can't nobody tell me nothing. Nobody tell me nothing. I was like that. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I don't care. But I'm definitely not the same shy, timid girl from freshman year. And I'm definitely changed a lot. I've realized that, you know, my self-care and my happiness is more important than any guy, any girl, any friend. Because I gotta take care of me. Because at the end of the day, it's me and me alone that I'm in this journey with. I'm not in this journey with him, not in this journey with her. It's with me. So I have, this summer, I've dealt with a lot, but also I've also overcame a lot. And I think I'm a lot more changed than I ever have been. And I'm more driven towards me and my happiness and not somebody else's, and trying to make a lot of people happy. Because I think that's a problem that I did have. I would try to make other people happy. Buy you this, and I'll buy you this. Like, literally, it was a lot. I was like, it was a lot. I was definitely a people pleaser. But yes, I have changed so much, and I'm so glad I did, because I feel so much lighter, and I feel much closer to God, I feel closer to myself, and I feel like I'm in a right place, state of mind. So yes, I am so, so happy. But yes, I have changed a lot since freshman year to junior year. And senior year, honestly, I'm gonna wear sweats every day. I'm gonna wear Crocs every day, wear my slides. I do not care. I am graduating. Diploma, please. I'm ready, honestly. Senior, I'm gonna have as much fun as I can, because I know I'm gonna see half the people in the college, because I know we all gonna part different ways, but I'm just gonna enjoy the last time I have to with them. But also, I'm not gonna let any of that little stuff get to me, because I am leaving and I won't see them again, so why get angry about things? So I'm really gonna try not to let anything get to me this year, because I'm really just trying to have fun and turn up, like, period. So yes, that is how I changed from freshman year to junior year. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe below. And I will be making future videos in the long run. So thank you for watching. Bye. I'm gonna stop doing that.